This afternoon be a great time to, speaking of zoos and things like that, head over to the Blank Park Zoo and enjoy yourself there. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to CW Iowa Live. Lou here, joined by a couple of very athletic individuals right now from the Greater Des Moines YMCA. We have Ryan Amundsen and Brock Leggins here because a lot of big things going on over at the YMCA to let you know about. First and foremost, what everybody's looking at the TV set saying right now, when's the pool going to be done? Okay.
Shooting for March of 2018.
March of 2018. Okay, that's the first question. Everybody's mind. So check that one off the list. But we're going to be talking this morning about personal training and the new Athletic Performance Center over at the Y. Tell us a little bit about that. First of all, what type of personal training are we talking about here?
With personal training, it's really any kind of goal that somebody might come in with. It's one of those things we get a lot of questions about. People are starting up their new resolutions, trying to get healthy, and we have trainers on staff that can help you establish a plan to get you on the right track to hit all those goals, stay on the right track, and be successful in this new year. Now,
do all the locations have the personal trainers, or is this specifically for any one particular one?
All but 2 of our locations have personal training, so the format essentially is the same across all the branches that offer it. So it's pretty simple. If you're interested in a personal trainer, all you have to do is go to that YMCA and request a personal trainer. There's usually a form to fill out just with goals and all that, so we can pair you up with the trainer that best fits your needs.
Okay, so what will that personal trainer end up doing with you as an individual? Say I came into one of your places and I signed up, I go, I want a personal trainer.
Absolutely.
What will they have me do?
So first thing, they'll go through what your goals are, do some basic fitness assessments, measurements, so you have some baseline data to go off of right away. And then after that, they use that information and data to create a workout plan just for you. So it's something that you know is not just some cookie cutter workout that they came up with and found on the internet. These people have national certifications, some even have exercise science degrees. They're going to come up with a plan that's specific to your needs and help you reach your goals and guide you through that entire process.
Now, are there additional fees to have this this little perk, as they call it?
Yes, personal training has an extra fee. There is a little confusion sometimes. We have wellness coaches at the Y, and wellness coaching is free. And what they're there for is maybe some equipment orientation, some goal setting. They'll just be there to kind of answer questions along the way. But if you want a specific workout, if you want expert guidance, if you want somebody to be there every step of the way when you're going through that workout plan, that's where you'll want a personal trainer, and that has some extra fees with it.
So the wellness coach, that is all inclusive in your membership?
Yes.
Right, but the personal training individually, that is an additional fee?
Yes.
So just make sure we do specify that.
Absolutely.
Now, is this just for people that are really serious about getting into shape or training, like maybe somebody in organized activities, or is this for everyone?
Personal training is for everybody. We have people that are brand new looking just to get started. They don't know where to go. We also have some high-end people that need that extra push. It's interesting. We all become new again in a sense. Even the most expert athlete is going to hit a plateau, hit a wall, and they're going to need some help and guidance. Similar to that as somebody off the street coming into looking to get healthy right away. So personal training is for every type of person, from the beginner to kind of a high-end workout person.
All right, now, so we're thinking about taking your training to the next level. Again, maybe you are part of an organized sport. You want to get to that next level. Brock, is that where you come into play?
Sure. So we just started the Athlete Performance Program right about a month ago, December 19th. And so that's for athletes of all ages and ability levels, really. We've, talking junior high all the way up through Division I, and even sometimes, a little bit older than that. Anybody that's, again, has some sort of athletic goal in mind, they're going to come to the Athletic Performance Program. We're going to put together a program specifically designed for them.
Now, would this be someone who is maybe they play hockey or something?
Sure.
Just use that for an example.
Sure.
And they're playing against people, some older individuals, for example, just to get into the best shape possible. Is that the kind of activities you're talking about?
Sure, yeah. I mean, again, it's going to be based upon what they need. Sometimes somebody might be coming in, they might be doing quite a bit of training outside, but they're looking for something a little bit extra, whether it's, just weightlifting or something like that. Other people, we're going to be a little more all-inclusive in terms of they're going to be doing sprint work, they're going to be doing, running, jumping, all that sort of stuff.
How is that different than, say, the personal training aspect of it?
Sure.
How are these two things different?
So a lot of times in personal training, you might be looking to lose weight or just get a little bit stronger, general fitness, that sort of stuff. Whereas with athletic performance, you have some sort of specific performance goal in mind. You're looking specifically to, like you said, train for hockey, triathlon, track and field, football, rugby, whatever it might be. And then again, the training program that we put together for you is going to be specifically aimed at that. Additionally, we do have access to, in the Athletic Performance Program, some recovery modalities. We have a cold tub and stuff like that.
Oh, you do?
As well as a few other things. So we're working on trying to get a sort of a massage therapist embedded in the program as well, trying to help with again, some of that sort of stuff. It's kind of in its infancy, but a lot of things we want to try to add into that as well.
Now, will there be additional fees to have this aspect of it as well?
In terms of the athletic performance program?
Yes.
Yeah, the athletic performance program does have fees in terms of, similar to personal training. It's a little bit different fee structure, but it does cost.
Now, you said this has been going on for about a month, roughly,
Sure.
just shy of a month.
Sure.
What type of athletes are coming in utilizing your services right now? Like,
Again,
for example, you don't have to use names, obviously, but just what sports
we've
are
got
people coming in?
So we have some like recreational and competitive triathletes, marathoners, track and field, swimming, a lot of different sports, again, inquiring about and even coming in and training, what they can do, again, to help improve their performance in those sports.
And what are they saying about the little different spin that you're putting on this and a little different focus that you have with the
it's stuff that they haven't really done before, I think. Before, maybe, for instance, we have a triathlete who, they've done their running, their biking, their swimming, but then outside of that, the stuff that they're doing is a little more random. And so this is, again, more targeted to what they actually need to improve.
So what would you focus on? What would you tell them to focus on?
General strength abilities, flexibility, power development, that sort of stuff. But again, it's a very structured program. It's not random. It's not a cookie cutter program. I don't have just a single program written out and then I just give them this piece of paper and say, okay, this is what you're going to do, regardless of your age or ability level or whatever. We have to tailor it to where they're at.
So you sit down and you talk to them and you find out what their goals are.
Yep, sit down, we do goal setting, figure out what their goals are, what's their training history, what's their injury history. All that sort of stuff is going to dictate what they can do and where they need to go, obviously.
Now, if somebody wanted to take advantage of your program, how many times a week do you suggest that they commit to participating in the program?
2 to 3 times at a minimum, probably. It's going to be, again, dictated by what else they're doing, also time of year, all that sort of stuff. There may be certain things that I can program that they can do on their own time as well. It might not have to be that they come in with me, because some people do travel. We have some people who travel a half hour plus to come in and do it. And that's a big time commitment, obviously. You're talking an hour round trip to drive. So if there are certain things that I can have them do unsupervised that I know that they can handle on their own, then that's great. But then there's a lot of stuff that, I need to be able to oversee and make sure that they're doing correctly. Under my watch. So
now, what's your field of expertise? Because obviously you're an athlete. Just looking at your physique here, what's your area of expertise?
So my background is exercise science, but I've worked with athletes in swimming, baseball, rugby, football, track and field, tennis. I'm sure I'm leaving a few out, volleyball. So it all comes back to analyzing the sport itself and then making programs based upon that, using principles from, again, physiology, biomechanics, all that sort of stuff.
So you're taking it to the next level.
Yeah, basically. You can't just, again, look at it as a one-size-fits-all thing. Everybody's different. Every sport is different.
Yeah, you mentioned triathletes. Obviously, running is part of that. And you guys have one of your big annual events coming up, don't you?
Yeah, we're pretty excited. We have our 28th annual Red Flannel Run.
That's a lot of fun. We've been hooked up with that several different times. That is pretty cool.
It's a good time, and it's funny. It's one of those races that started nearly 30 years ago. There's a couple guys that didn't have Valentine's Day dates and went out for a run in Red Flannel.
He's not lying. That's true. Yeah.
That's how it all came together.
That's how it all started. Yeah.
Now it's one of our major fundraisers, allowing us to kind of live out our mission through our annual campaign and allowing everybody, no matter what, to come into the Y. We don't want to turn anybody away due to inability to pay, and this is one of our fundraisers to allow us to do that.
All right, now where is the run going to be happening?
It's going to start and finish at the Wellmark YMCA downtown.
Yeah, look at that crowd. That crowd is just only a fraction of the people that are there. It's really crazy. And you see, even if it's frigid cold, people come out there, don't they?
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. It's got a reputation for being the coldest day of the year.
Yeah, always. It always seems to be like that, yeah.
But there's always a good turnout. We're looking somewhere between 900 to 1,000 runners showing out for this event. So, it's fun. We have our own T-shirts we design and bring to the table, but more importantly, people come out in all the red flannel and all that stuff, hit the streets in Des Moines, and it's a fun thing. We're adding some family events to it, a bounce house, some little basketball hoops inside, just so the kids don't have to be outside. They can be inside playing, having a good time with one of their parents while the other one runs. So.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of T-shirts, before we go any further, I just want to point out the T-shirt we have here. Explain what that's all about.
Kind of a promotional T-shirt that we have going on. There's the gym, and then there's the Y. It's a shirt designed by Raygun. But we're selling them for $10 a shirt.
Which for a ray gun
exclusively.
shirt, if you purchase any
Yes.
ray gun shirts, that is a bargain.
Yes, it's a very good deal, and they're only at the YMCA's themselves, though. You can't go over to Ray Gun and get the shirt there. It's
Which was on purpose, yeah.
yes, it's just one of our promotional materials that we have right now. They're very, very comfortable shirts
I
too.
can attest to the fact that they are quite comfortable.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
that soft material,
Yeah.
folks. Just trust us on this one. If you bring one of these shirts home and your wife puts it on, she'll take it. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
absolutely,
I'm
yes.
just saying.
Buy
Be
extra.
careful.
Buy
Yeah.
extra.
But it's very cool. You still have your promotion going on because we
Yes.
talked last time you guys were here about a really cool promotion going on in January.
Absolutely. Through the end of the month, we're waiving our joiner's fee.
So what's what, $50?
It's a savings of $50.
Yes, okay.
And so take advantage of that through the end of the month, and then we also have those shirts available for sale as well.
Yeah, get them both.
Yeah,
While you're
absolutely.
there, that's the whole idea. You know,
Absolutely.
sign up. You know, so you have $50 extra, so buy a bunch of them. So
Exactly.
there you go.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you, man. Appreciate you
you.
being here. We really appreciate it. For more information, where can people go to get information about the Y?
If you go to dmymca.org, you can find information from all of our branches, all of our events, the Red Flannel Run, the Icebreaker Triathlon. All that stuff is on our website.
Perfect. Okay, Ryan and Brock, thank you so much for being here. And you folks stick around. We are going to be right back. And oh, mamma mia, we're going to talk about a performance here in Des Moines that you'll be singing about next, right here on CW Iowa Live in West Des Moines.